I glad to see you. Pretty dangerous out there, huh? Well, as long as you're out there, you mind grabbing some comics for me? I'll totally make it worth your while. I just remembered, my buddy Jason was a bus driver. I think I might have given him one. You found one. Oh man, this is great. Jason was dead, wasn't he? That's okay. You know, as I always say, comics are more important than friends. It'll be awesome if you could find some more, though. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I forgot about Trina. She used to be my girlfriend, but then we had this super big blow up about Captain Thunder's origin story. You won't believe it. I remembered who I gave one to. It was this guy, Terry. Kind of sketchy, and the B.O. on that guy. Jesus. I think he joined a gang of scabs.
Amazing is happening!
See, the thing is, I borrowed some comics from this guy, Anton. Then I lent them to some of my friends. I forgot which friends. And this guy, Anton, he's gonna kill me if he finds out I don't have his comics. Seriously, I think he, like, kills people for a living. Oh, I just remembered I have this buddy, Mike, who works construction. Huge comic geek. Like, every day at lunch, he would go read at the same place. So, maybe he left it there? Now I remember, I gave one to this guy at the coffee shop. I don't remember his name, but I think he said he was a roofer or something. Hope that helps. Now, if Anton comes looking for his comics, I won't have to, like, fear for my life.
Hey, Bushido troopers!
Oh, I just remembered. Anton was right next door the whole time. Sorry. Anyway, come get your reward. Hey, I was thinking about this whole apocalypse thing. So lots of people died, and it's really sad. So why should their comics go to waste, right? A bunch of our regular customers had really good collections, and they lived in the area. So go rescue those lonely comics. Oh man, I hope those weren't loyal customers you just killed. Now whatever, the comic's the important part, right? Plastic wrap. I want to savor the frozen smell. out on the water. Maybe they were trying to hide their comic addiction from their mom. That makes total sense to me.
Yep. Yep.
Nice. Limited edition, but it looks a little used. I hope they didn't read it in the bathroom. I can't be too picky, but I'm definitely reordering a new one when this is all over. Alright, you're pretty badass. So much I've read a comic about you, and then do a video game spin-off. Then you could cosplay as yourself. That is so meta. Okay, that's everyone on the list. Bring them back, and I'll get them all in slipcovers. Nice. Here, I found this in the back closet. It'll totally make you look like a superhero. You can be like the superhero who liberates comic books during the mutant apocalypse. That would be an amazing comic. Hey, I got this story idea. Check it out, okay? You're the Comic Knight, upholder of the comics code and defender of comics in the apocalypse. What do you think? It's awesome, huh? I draw it up, but I can't draw or write. But I love reading. I got some leads on some more. You know, if you're truly the hero this city needs. You shipped out a bunch of books the week before the city turned. As Comic Knight, it's really your duty to liberate them from the clutches of the enemy and return them to good owners. Like me. So I've been thinking about your superpowers. You obviously have the power to grind on, like, anything. Maybe you should be the grinder.
I think you should stick with Comic Knight.
Yeah, cool. Okay. The Comic Knight saves more luscious mint pages from the grips of Gross City villains. No, Gross City is such a terrible name. I need a good name for what Sunset City has become. Something, I don't know, like darker, like Twilight City. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, and it appeals to girls too. Your comic is going to be such a hit.
But you deserve that.
combat your power. Oh, and then mold and book lice would be your weakness. So cool. So at this point, you've got this magic comic and a mission to save the comics of Twilight City. Story needs more.
How about a villain?
Yes, a villain. Someone who hates comics. Like my ex. Just kidding. Not really. I just never had a girlfriend, whatever. Anyway, I gotta think about this. Just keep up that first edition Justice comic night. Is a perfect nemesis. I mean...
As an honorary crew member, you let me know if you ever need a hand.
Then we can have a whole series of comeback issues building up to a climactic fight. This could easily be 100 plus issues.
That doesn't look good.
Got it. Okay, this is going to get full circle. Comic night, I mean, you could be rocked by all this guilt because you could have saved Musty when she needed you most, but you were too busy reading comics the day she drowned.
Is this art imitating life here?
Any connections here are purely coincidental. This is a monumental tragedy. I mean, she blames the comics. And maybe you secretly blame,
Myself?
Oh, no, wait, no. What? No. How could you have known she was suffering all that time? Come on, get back on board with this. So, the climactic fight with Musty Mildew. Maybe there's still some consciousness left in her brain. You're still in love with her, so you don't want to kill her. You just need to get rid of all that mold so she can rest in peace. None of the conventional ways work. That's for sure. Thanks. So, now, you ready for this ending?
Definitely not.
So in order to defeat Musty Mildew, the Comic Knight has to sacrifice the very thing he loves most.
The Super Mint Magic comic.
Yeah. How did you know? Huh. I guess you are the Comic Knight.
Yeah, and I'm not doing it. I've got comics to save. No way I'm giving up my powers for moldy old love.
Wow, you're such an anti-hero. There's so much truth in this art. I'm done collecting. I've got to get to writing all this down. And you, good luck out there, Comic Knight. One man in this town believes in you.